Now, this should look familiar. BioWare loves to use this puzzle. I forget what it's called. You have to get everything from the left to the right, but you can't put the bigger ones on top of the smaller ones. Now it's okay. I get how this works. I'm used to the controller stuff here. The question is, do I remember how to do this? Nope. I keep trying to click the thing and not the button. Nope. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep clicking it. Oh. Wait. What? Okay, that was confusing for a second. There. And done. Yay. I've done that puzzle so many times. Like, so many games love to reuse that thing.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
So she's like the paperclip thing, huh?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Huh. You know, it's strange that, as a Spectre, Shepard still doesn't get full access. Another reason to hate these corporations.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
So the main reactor's down, and the landlines are down. Well, what are landlines?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I
How
fix
do I
them?
reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Yeah, Silver, about this game, this is the kind of game series I will play it through, and then literally 6 months later, I'm like, man, I kind of feel like playing Mass Effect again. So the landline's connected to the other areas. Got it. And it's a simple fix.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
So, like the thing. Okay. Now, I have never played through as Vanguard. That's why I'm doing this run. I'm an engineer. I played engineer in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, but I never played engineer through the series. And of course, since you played it, you know that 1 has a different feel to it than the rest. A different combat system, the classes are different. So obviously Vanguard is hugely different. You know, in 2 and 3, you get to biotic charge everywhere. In 1, you don't get to do that. In 1, it's just half biotics, half shotgun.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Okay. So I have to connect the landlines, and I have to do the reactor.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Ooh, information.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, Vanguard doesn't get charged yet. Vanguard's thing in this game was more like and I saw this in the demo video before the game came out, it's that thing with lift combined with shotgun. You know, you lift them in the air and then just blow them away. Infiltrator's fun, but I can tell you that the sniper rifle isn't the greatest in Mass Effect 1. And Sentinel is also another one. In this, that might be the most different. In this one, Sentinel is just half tech, half biotic. But in the other ones, they're that, but they're also the tank. Like, they have, like, the tech armor. That might have been the biggest change. Because a biotic charge kind of fits with biotic and shotgun. Hostile creatures.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Alright, so she won't tell us what these things are. Okay.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
So they kill you. I mean, it's a VI, but...
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Is it weird I find that oddly depressing? The thing can talk and it's like, I'm not really alive. I'm just a database. No. Already did that, so we're good.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now exiting to the roof.
You would think I would have played all the classes by now, but look, I love Mass Effect 1, but when I want to get through the series as a whole, I'll play as Soldier, because the Soldier can kind of get through the combat faster. I like the combat of Mass Effect 1, but it is a little weak compared to the 2 and 3, so as a Soldier I could just get through the combat and get to the story. So I've played Soldier like 5 times. A little boring, but it gets the job done. There's one floating above me, isn't there? Nope. I just saw a random tentacle. Oh no, Liara's dead. She was my heavy hitter for some reason.
User alert. Main reactor shut
Rex,
down
Rex,
in
I
accordance
really
with
need you to start
emergency
killing stuff.
containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh, okay.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
One of the more annoying things in this game, your teammates will randomly sometimes switch their weapons around. Even sometimes to something they're not trained in. Rex can do assault rifle, but I made him my shotgun guy. Okay, that was the dryer.
Online. How may I assist you?
That was loud.
That's all I need right
Very
now.
well, Commander. Logging
Oh,
you
there
out.
it is. Yeah.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
All right, so the landlines
Logging
are
you
up.
out.
Now I just got to get the reactor going. You know, I was thinking, like, what's my favorite main mission of Mass Effect 1? I like how they are different enough for their fun. You know, like, this is like the sci-fi horror kind of thing. Pharos is just like saving a colony. I don't know. I guess I think they're all different enough. I do like Vermeer, though. The first time playing, Vermeer was a great thing to throw in the game. Well, remember, I'm not even sure how much the stats of weapons affect your teammates because they're controlled by an AI.
User
I don't
alert.
know if that affects
Main
it that
reactor
much.
shut down in a...
Noticing a pattern here. These guys love to pop out, don't they? Oh, that really hurt. Wow, that almost killed me. Speaking of that, I'm going to save it when I can. Heal up. Yeah. The classes in 1 are literally just half and half classes, and then like 3 full classes. That's it. Not bad, but not specialized. I mean, 2 is great with that. And especially, it like paved the way for the multiplayer a bit. Where am I going? Like, this way? Yeah, this way, okay. You can tell I'm a little fumbly with the controls. I'm still not used to using a keyboard.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I could have installed the mod for the controller, but I wanted a different experience, which is why I'm trying keyboard. Yeah, until you max out the sniper rifle in 1, I honestly wouldn't recommend using it. It's not great. Have you ever tried using a sniper? You know what? I can do that right now. This is the sniper rifle. Do you see how big the reticule is? It fills the entire screen. And for some reason, it won't let me aim down sights.
User alert. Main reactor shut
You know, I
down
never thought
in
of-
accordance with
I never thought of
emergency
that.
containment procedures. Manual restart required.
If you don't have training in it, I never even noticed that. If you don't have training in a weapon, can you not even aim down sights? Like, I can do that with a pistol, but I can't with a sniper rifle. Can you not even aim with a weapon unless you're trained in it? Look at the variance on like the aim. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. All right, that's pretty centered. I don't even know where that shot. Okay. Back to the pistol. Even when you're fully trained in it, it still kind of it sways a lot.
User alert. Main reactor shut
I think
down
got
in
destroyed.
accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Well, I normally play soldier, which means you have training and everything. So I never noticed you can't even aim down sights without training. Hey, look, I learned something new. This is like my 10th time playing this. Nope. Oh. I thought he died. You know, it's a good thing I saved it. I got killed by something. What? I think it loaded the autosave. Wait. Didn't I save it?
User alert.
Oh, no, that's right. I'm
Main
here.
reactor
Okay.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I went stupid for a second. Like, no, I'm in the right spot. That's where I saved it. Welp, I died.
Now entering main reactor.
Even with the overpowered Cerberus armor.
Main reactor shut down in accordance
And I'm
with
playing on
emergency
normal. I
containment
still died.
procedures. Manual restart required.
I will probably be playing Mass Effect 2 and 3 on a higher difficulty. Because I actually kind of enjoy those games harder, but this one, not really.
Hostile spotted.
Dude, I have 2 set up, except for the
User
mods.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
See if I can lure him in here.
Manual restart required.
Oh, I'm almost dead again. I need to set up the mods for 2, but of course, because it's EA, I had to repurchase all the DLC. What is that loud noise? That was creepy. But yeah, I had to rebuy all the DLC for the PC version. Which is not a fun experience, since I already own it on Xbox, but you know.
Shield down.
Oh, whoa, where'd you go? That's what killed me. The Geth Juggernaut must have hit me with a rocket.
User alert. Main reactor...
Did I... Oh, there we go. That was a little delayed. Yeah, I completed repairs. That leaves you. Did he shoot a rocket at me? Yep. And whatever, he can stay there. He can live his life. Yeah, never, ever. Oh, that's a cool look on you, Liara. Never, ever trust the autosaves in this game. Especially levels that have the Mako. Because it tends to autosave when you get into the Mako for the first time. God, that's like a... I mean, you can... It's actually not a bad idea, though. It's like an in-game mechanic that you can use to make the game harder. Kind of like how with Pokemon, people have Nuzlocks because the game is so easy now, they use Nuzlocking rules for themselves to make the game harder. Okay.
Perimeter clear.
Good job, Rex. Rex is the best. Rex probably is my favorite character in Mass Effect 1. I talked about this with a friend of mine, how Mass Effect 2 and 3 make 1 better in a lot of ways,
User alert.
including the characters.
Contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
I'll be fine. But, you know, Garrus doesn't become the badass that he is until 2. Garrus is okay in this game, but I think they kind of like get hit their stride with the characters in 2.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate this purge that will kill all my enemies?
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
Oh. Awesome.
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000 degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
5,000 Kelvin? I feel like that's a bit of an overkill. It's Paragon. Can it be fixed?
What's the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
You know, I've only played through Mass Effect series once as female. Maybe the next time I play through, in my free time or whatever, like stream or no stream, maybe I'll play through as female.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I said I would go through my stuff, didn't I?
Control group, loosen up. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Little cold, Rex, but yeah, you're a Krogan. Oh, ooh, okay. I guess I'm going this way. Or not. Yay. Welp, I think they're dead. But 5,000 Kelvin is a ridiculous sci-fi number to throw out there. That is incredibly hot. We are in the future, though. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you always forget that there's that pathetic melee in this game.
All clear.
Like there's actually a stat for it, like the storm melee when you run into someone and hit them. Oh, I'm hurt again. Hey, we reached the tram system. One step closer to Benezia. Well, hey, since there's new people in chat, yeah, well, there is melee, but it's like an automatic one. If you hit the trigger when someone's near you, you'll melee, or if you run into them, it's not great. But everyone in chat, who is your favorite Mass Effect teammate? Doesn't matter which game, just overall. I'd say mine is Garrus, followed closely by Tali. I always ask this when I have new people, because I always want to get that one person who's going to say something I don't expect. You want to meet that one person who's going to say a character that no one considers their favorite. I'm always curious with that. It's like I want to meet the person who says Jacob is their most favorite character in Mass Effect ever, and actually mean it. I'm sure there's one person out there. Yeah, more elevators. Unfortunately, these elevators don't seem to trigger conversations like the other ones do. I like my teammates to be friends. Come on, talk. Your fellow Biotics.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
But he's lost a lot of people. Morden, huh? I mean, that's not weird. It's just like I don't hear that too often. Because the people who seem to love Morden tend to like people like Garrus and Tali and Rex a little more. I mean, I love Morden. Especially his arc, his story arc. Like his redemption, sort of.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Sounds like who I'm looking for.
I'm not going to let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
How secure are you?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Yeah, but Silver, would we get to see a cool-looking Quarian, or will we get to see the stock photo version that we had to deal with in 3? I really wish they designed the Quarians a little better in-game, because you only get to see, like, one, and it just doesn't look great. Yeah, the only downside with Rex is he's only a teammate in the first game, which I understand why. You know, once he becomes the leader of the Krogan, he's kind of needed there. And you always have Grunt. I mean, Grunt's no Rex, but he's still fun.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
All right. Aliens.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Okay.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Kind of like this guy.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. There were so many fan drawings of Quarians that looked better, and... Garrus and Miranda and 2, and Liara and Garrus are Caden. Oh, you have Caden. You know, I used to like Ashley more than Caden, but over the years, I like Caden more now.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
The shadow on the back of his head was a little buggy there, but that's okay. I really need to get a heat sink for my pistol. Yeah. Nope. Can I shoot, please? There we go.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts. Something you need?
Nope.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
All right. Just like when you get the pass from Annaleus, by turning in the Hanar, you can also kind of speed this part up a bit. If you break into an area, you can just go like straight to the hot lab. So this plant, like I once did a speed run of Mass Effect 1. It wasn't like an official speed run, you know, I'm not trying to like get the best time. It was just like a, how fast can I play through the game? I think it was like a little over 4 hours. This planet's really short if you know where to go. Nope, 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 stairs. You know, and as much as I'm looking forward to Mass Effect 2 and 3, I'm also looking forward to Andromeda. I still like it. I know Andromeda is like a issue for a lot of people, but it's still fun. And since I know Jay's here, one thing I'll say, please don't spoil anything for Andromeda, because Jay hasn't played it yet. I'm looking forward to watching him play it for the first time, so... Oh, wait, where am I going? Sure. Andromeda is kind of the reverse of Mass Effect 1 for me. Mass Effect 1 is all about story and characters, and the gameplay is kind of like, it's okay. Andromeda, the story and the characters are okay, but the gameplay is actually really good. You know, if it was just like a generic sci-fi game. That's how I feel about Final Fantasy 13. I think Final Fantasy 13 is a decent JRPG. It's a bad Final Fantasy game. So if you took the words Final Fantasy off of it, I think it wouldn't get as much hate. I did not mean to pull out my gun. Okay.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Alright. Oh, look, it's a Volus. I like the Volus. Biotic gods and everything. Or pizza guys.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
I loved playing as the Volus characters in Final Fantasy. In Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It was fun. And yeah, my perfect game, I've already talked about this, my perfect game would be like Mass Effect 1 with like No Man's Sky exploration, but also just Mass Effect 1 with the story and characters of Mass Effect and the gameplay of Andromeda. I would love if they remade Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 and put like the more fluid combat of Andromeda in it. I would definitely play that.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
So this is the moment you find out those are Rachni. If you've talked to everyone, like the AI on the Citadel and all this stuff, the Rachni were around like 2,000 years ago and tried to kill everybody. And the Krogan beat them back. And then the Krogan rebelled. So it was just like a cycle.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
You think? And speaking of this planet having a cool alien feel to it, the whole derelict ship egg thing. Well.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on ME1. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Kind of feel sorry for this guy. You meet a lot of traumatized people in this game, don't you?
Okay,
Now I think...
How can you tell jokes?
Where...
So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen, I lost my electron. I've heard this one.
God. He can voice all the Volus. He can play Din. The Volus cranky ambassador on the Citadel. Although he refused to play Pikachu in Detective Pikachu Maybe he doesn't like video game stuff. That would have been great. So, actually, there's a side mission here I did not know about. Like the first 5 times I played through, it's the one where well, actually, I'll get to it at some point. But okay, so I went in there.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Good luck with that.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arrayus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
You know, sorry for talking to you.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
I guess that's a valid point.
Then I will return to my meditation.
Oh, it's an Elcor. I love Elcor. Just look at him. Look how cool he looks. And I love how the Elcor fight. They just strap tanks to their back.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
I mean, good. It's kind of like that moment in Final Fantasy X that I had when I fought that boss above Bavel. Rin makes you pay for the stuff, but Wakka's like, dude, if we die, you die. And he's just like, I have faith in you. So it makes sense that, you know, if the guards lose, you die. Give them your stuff. And again, the only things I ever buy are licenses and permanent upgrades. So that's it.
What? No!
Another traumatized person.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Hazel, you're back. Yay. Quick question. Are you... everyone's schedule blends together. Are you streaming tonight?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Yeah, and he's not all there right now. So I already talked to him.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Alright. So yeah, I have to talk to him. He's the one that gives me the mission that I did not know about for the longest time. This is Mass Effect 1. Honestly, probably my personal favorite, just because it was my first, it's the first game. And I like the story.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
Well, I can tell you that the PC version looks better normally because it came out a little later. Also, I have a texture mod on. It at least helps the main characters look better. The NPCs maybe a little bit.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Like, let me take a look here. Yeah. The characters wouldn't look this good. Wouldn't look bad, though. Even the Xbox version. I play on Xbox 360. Even that version doesn't look bad for how old the game is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Nope, probably don't want to do that. I think the last place I have to go is the doctor guy, which I think is this way. Yep. Wait. Did Nightbot do something to you? Oh, it did that. Okay. Yeah.
I know you'd have a cure by now.
Dude, Nightbot's had some issues. Well, not even Nightbot, like the auto mod guy. He's had some issues in there last couple days.
To provide emergency services.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
Oh. Probably some kind of like arachnite juice.
We don't need anything right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yeah, the 360 version looks the worst because it was the first one. The PlayStation, apparently the Xbox, I think this is correct. The Xbox 360 version is only 720p, but the PS3 version I think is actually 1080. So it does look a little better. And the PlayStation was so backwards. They came out with 2, then 3, then 1. My friend played 1 last. I don't think they're feeling good.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
You know how when someone gifts a sub or cheers, it'll give people some of those emotes? Technically, the streamer themselves is in the chat. I wonder if technically the streamer can have them unlocked. Like if I cheered in your stream, Hazel, would it consider you part of the chat and maybe give you one? Or does it not count the streamer? I'm not sure. And I'm super glad they brought it to PlayStation. Because I used to work with a guy that played Mass Effect 2, and he loved it. And when 3 came out, he loved it. And then he went back and played 1 and loved it too. Oh, that's a good point. You wouldn't have had that if it didn't count. Okay.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These 3 were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Yeah, that was the benefit. This is the person I was talking about. He had PlayStation, so he didn't get to play 1 first, but he saw me play through the game several times. So that kind of helped. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a few examples. Like, I wanted to play through the Witcher games. I was told that you can pretty much skip 1 and 2, and 3 makes sense for the most part. But a game like this, no. Every time you meet, like when you meet Tali and Garrus for the first time again in 2, if you don't know who they are, what's the point?
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Hey, I can be pretty persuasive.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Anything else to talk about? No.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, this is the mission that I did not know existed for like the first 5 times I played this. I don't know how I kept missing it, but somehow I did. Now, I have to go to the hot labs. But I have to go a different way than the other. It's weird. The layout of this place is a little weird. I have to go back to where... I'm just going in circles now. I think it's this way? Yeah. You have to go back to that Turian guard that was like, hey, you can't go in here, there's a plague. Listen to that ominous music. Once again, I should listen to the soundtrack tonight. There's actually one track that's not on the official original soundtrack. It's the track that plays when you're fighting the Colossus on Therum. For some reason, that track is not on the original soundtrack. Here it is.
I told you to leave.
What's in there? You
Oh.
kill us all?
Okay. Yeah. I need to talk to what's-his-face first. Never mind. I'll be back. I'm still getting used to multitasking between, like, talking in chat and playing. Well, luckily, all 3 of these games are on the same systems, meaning the save carryover works. Look what happened to Dragon Age. There's benefits to that, though. You know, the comic book thing that you can do in Mass Effect to carry like the save over if you don't have it, those aren't very in-depth at all. But the one for Dragon Age Inquisition is very in-depth. There's so much you can put in, and I wish Mass Effect had that. At least for the PC version. You could just like recreate the entire world.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but
We can't risk contamination now.
Yeah, it's a really good like action-y track. I found it on YouTube. I think I just searched on YouTube like Mass Effect Therum boss fight or something, and you can find it. It has an actual name. I don't remember what it's called. I have it saved somewhere.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
I guess that's fair.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Shepard's somewhat awkward goodbyes. I should go. I should go. This way. I think if I'm not mistaken, because I've seen someone play Mass Effect 1 where when they ran outside of battle, they were running just as fast as if they were inside battle. That must be a mod. Which makes sense, because let's be honest here, the run in this game is ridiculously slow. It's barely faster. Again, that's why, the mechanics of Andromeda are great. How fluid the combat is, you can jump over the place, and also the run, the jump jet. After playing Andromeda the first time through a lot, I went back and played the series again, and yeah, I kind of miss it. I kind of miss the mobility. Alright, you can let me in now.
What do you want? I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Yeah, the battle run in this game, you're like the Flash. It's so fast. Although, it doesn't last very long, does it? It's like a super sprint. It's like, no wonder Shepard can only run for like 5 seconds when you run that fast. Well, in that way, Shepard and I are very alike. I can't dance either. And everyone makes fun of him for it. Like, hey, he saved the galaxy. Give the man a break. So what if he can't dance? He has to have a weakness. Okay. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Now, the question is, how is this going to work on the PC version? Find out. What am I doing? What? Oh, it's just one click. Okay. On the console, it's different buttons.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
I love Rex. This is a good argument to bring Rex on every mission ever in this game. I love his comments.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
How'd she get the Geth in here? Alright, Liara. You're switching weapons, huh? Okay. Alright. Okay. This is fun. Look at this. This is just like... Whee! Oh, hey. Not nice. God, they got slaughtered.
Perimeter clear.
Just because I can. I'm gonna take out his barrier. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, good. Okay, oh no. Hold on. Okay. Can you imagine if I had to reload because this box, I couldn't move this box out of the way? I wonder if that was a thing during testing. I wonder if they were like, look, make the box... Well, no, if the box was a little more over, I couldn't get through it, could I? Ugh. Maybe that's why it auto-saved right before the fight started.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Wish I could leave. You know, and because I never play with biotics in this game, I've only played through as a biotic character once as an adept. And I barely even used my abilities because the mapping on the console version of abilities is not great. You notice in this, I'm not using the hotkeys. I'm using the thing so I can aim it. But also, my hands don't work well on a keyboard. I have a hard time hitting the number buttons. So I just use this. It just makes it easier for me. And the console version has that, but I don't know. I feel like it feels more awkward. As you've seen, I use my pistol a lot more than my abilities. What can I say? I've played through this game literally 5 times as a soldier. I shoot first. Which is why I need to find a heat sink, because I keep overheating my weapon.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
I did not find one. It might exist. It might be buried on the site that has all the Mass Effect mods. But yeah, if you watched my previous stream where Ashley just spent the whole time shooting a box, yeah, the AI can be a little stupid in this.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Philip's work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
You know, I could use a little metagel.
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
You know, honestly, I don't feel like that was very Paragon, was it? He just said those medical kits were for the people that have to stay here after I leave and defend against the Rachni. I just took their medical supplies. I feel like that should be a renegade thing. Oh look, they're resting peacefully. Good. I mean, yeah, the AI in 2 and 3, it's better because of the cover system, I think. It just having the cover system alone makes the AI better. Yeah, which I did in this. On 2, I do not let them use their own abilities. In 1, I do. I don't know. I've always done that. Now, I don't remember where I access the maintenance tunnels. This is the restricted area, so it's not that. Yep, out of the way, Rex. I was just there. Maybe it was back down here. Yeah. And actually, in 3, I definitely started making my teammates go certain places. I didn't used to tell them where to go, but now I do. And then, not that long after 3 came out, that XCOM, the Bureau game came out. Not a great game. I like the other XCOM games. But it was basically Mass Effect combat. It was almost exactly the same. I should stream that. I've only played it once. Maintenance area? Yeah. Now I can tell you, this is the way that you get through this game without having to kill the people upstairs. Because once you go through this way, you don't have to kill them. Now, you never see them again, ever. But, so you don't have to kill the guys that they don't deserve to be killed. Over there. Rex is... Okay, that almost killed me. I forgot they bypass shields.
Area secured.
That nearly killed me. And who knows when I saved last. So you know what? Save. That just gives more credit to the idea that my first emote that I make will just be an emote that just says save. Because I have the bad habit of not saving my games. That way, if I haven't saved it in an hour, someone in chat can be like, hey, Yeah. Well, the Thresher Maul. One shot from a Thresher Maul doesn't kill the Mako, but it puts everything in the red. Okay. Look who it is.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
And we have here another Star Trek voice actor. Say hello to Counselor Troy. Now, I love the voice acting in these games. I always thought Matriarch Benezia's voice didn't quite fit the character. You know, just personal. I don't hate her voice, but I always felt like her voice just didn't match the character.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Here we go. That seems pretty overpowered. But remember, stasis in Mass Effect 1, you can't hurt someone while they're in stasis. In 3, you can. Alright, let's fight. Whoop. Oh, that looked like it would hurt. I love the biotic effects in this game where you just ragdoll and just tumble down the stairs. Yeah, her power is literally to open a door. And look how much, look, it took half her power level to open a door. And there I go again. And I'm being crushed by a box. That's a sniper. I hate snipers. I got one shot by so many snipers in this game. Can I shoot now? Can I shoot? No, thank you. Okay, whoo. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You know, Gargoyles was a cool show, but I never watched it that much. I think whatever channel it came on or whatever time it came on, I just didn't get to watch it that often. Okay.
I've lost
Ow,
shield.
ow, 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 ow. Well, I'm almost dead. Look, I love that opening a door just tires her out so much. Okay, alright. Oh, that's their spawn point, huh? Bye. I just got shot in the back by a sniper. Oh no. Oh, well. Huh. Oh. You know, if I hadn't spawned, if the enemies hadn't spawned on top of me, might have gone better. Let's try this again. In fact, I think I'm going to do something before I go in there this time. I'm going to go through my equipment. Yeah, best part of the stream. Oh, wow. This pistol's actually slightly better than my Cerberus one. I'll take it. And it has 2 mod slots. Unfortunately, I still do not have a heatsink. I'll take weapon stability. And I'll take combat scanner stupid. I guess I'm taking another weapon stability. I'm gonna do cryo. It doesn't overheat as much. Yeah, the PC version has some Cerberus stuff. It's like this armor is Cerberus armor. It's really good. Kind of feels like cheating a little bit, but as you can see, I'm still dying, so. Ooh, not bad. Here, let me, yeah, this. It's, Cerberus Skunk Works. It's really, look how much better it is. And it's light armor, which is ridiculous. There's medium and heavy versions, too. It'll probably be a while before I find something better than the armor. Ooh, damage protection overall. I'll take that. Alright. Shepard's good. Liara could probably use some work. Well. What? Cerberus symbol. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oops. Little bit of a oopsie there. Yeah, because of all the BioWare stuff, there's Dragon Age armor in 2, and isn't there something special in 3? Ooh. Could... This stuff really doesn't matter for them, so it doesn't really matter what I put on. You know what? We're fighting people and robots. I'll give her Shredder. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the Statue of the Ogre. But there's Cerberus armor. There's some other armor, I think. Wasn't there like a... I don't even remember now. I was going to say Dead Space, but that doesn't make sense. Damage protection, but no tech protection. And I'm going into a fight with a bunch of... Sorry, so no. Ooh. Oh, I replaced this. I replaced that, huh? That's fine. I'm gonna give you Incendiary. I mean, if I can picture anyone in the party lighting people on fire, it's Rex. I'm gonna give you an Assault Rifle too, just in case you accidentally switch to it. All right. Well, that was painless enough. My weapons have slightly improved. Oh, I can also level up too. Boy, I went into that fight really prepared, didn't I? Shield boost. I can't... Oh, I can reach that, which I don't really want, so... Bro. Can I reach anything in 2 points? Nope. Now I'll save it. There I am. Oh, that's what it was. Kingdom of Olimar. You know, that game's actually pretty fun. I would say honestly, Kingdoms of Olimar is pretty underrated. All right, we heard all this.
I won't be moved.
Have
you figured?
Oh, I said that again, didn't I? I always do that. Why do I always say Olimar? That's a habit of mine. I've always done that. Amalar. The way I am with certain words and certain things, if I start saying it one way, it's really hard for me to stop. It's like a 5-year-old. Okay, I'm getting murdered. Maybe I should actually, for once, use the cover system. Ah! Look at that, I'm using the cover system in Mass Effect 1. It's not great. Doesn't feel great. And my box is moving. Why? Okay, this is why the cover system... Okay, well, my cover is floating away. And so is she. I'm actually not doing a romance in this one. Oh, whoa, the box is stacked. Can't hurt you. Okay. Now, my canon romance from this character, I have 4 canon Shepard playthroughs. This is my good guy engineer. I have a canon romance. But it's not until 2. Oh, look, she's all tired. Get some automatic... Oh, okay, I made the same mistake again.
I've lost shields.
Welp. I'll get him back. That really hurt. You know, it's kind of fun to pause the game and just watch it sometimes. I think I'm dead. Nope. Nope. Get behind cover, please. Okay. I'm not dead. I'm not dead yet. Rex is dying. Liara, I could really use a singularity here.
No.
There we go. And then, there's no biotic explosions in this one, but, God, abilities are so good. Now, see, I would say I wouldn't confirm my romance yet, but I think if the option is only in 2, well, it's first in 2, you can probably guess what it is. Like, yeah. Yeah. Without confirming it, I think I just confirmed it. I can't back up. I can't back... Rex, please. You know, it's the proper romance. At least for my character, anyway. Okay, we're just standing here dying. Alright. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do... Okay, can I get up now? Can I get up now before I die, please? Oof. That sniper could have taken me out easily.
It's not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Is that some kind of like secret Asari matriarch tactic that is never used again in these games? The ability to save part of your brain like that? Huh.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
That's actually a good question to ask. Like, how do you lose a giant relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
No, she feels sad now. So, you know, game mechanic wise, you got Liara. She has the ability to see the stuff in your mind, and now we're getting the Mu relay. So the pieces are coming together.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Alright, we're back to the fight again. And she's dead. Although she still has people around. As you can see with the ice bullets that I have now, it doesn't do as much damage as fire, but it also doesn't overheat my weapon nearly as much, so I can fire longer. Oh, damn. Yeah. Can I get through here, Liara? No, never mind. Everything's good.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Yeah, my teammates tend to shoot each other in the back, don't they? Also, well, congratulations, team. We just successfully killed Liara's mother. I mean, Rex can take it. Maybe he enjoys it. This is a pretty cool moment. When I first played this, I was not expecting this. So now we got a big decision to make. Shepard freaking out.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Very interesting way of speaking.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
That was actually what I was thinking about. Like, they took them away to make them soldiers, to make them weapons, but by taking away from their mother, they went nuts. So again, like that analogy, it's like you locked them in a closet as a kid for a while, and then they come out and it's like, they're not going to be normal, are they? And once again, a very sci-fi thing, but, you know, a thing in general, in any story, humans trying to make a creature into a weapon, and it backfires.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
What is with that camera
It
angle?
is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Also, in this game, no matter what teammates you have with you, they always pick someone that does like the Renegade and the Paragon. In this case, it's very, very, very obvious which one that would be. And I like how Rex has it. They added a touch to Rex by saying like, hey, my ancestors fought this thing, so don't let it come back. Nice touch.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Oh, did you hear that effect? When she said understand, you hear like this woman voice like whisper.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Ooh, now this is a pretty cool choice in the game. So you got options here. You could kill it and basically commit genocide, in a sense. But from what we've seen, this queen doesn't mean us any harm. Her kids tried to kill us, but she explained that it was the fault of the humans. She hasn't done anything to make me think she's lying. God, that's dark. But no.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Here's the downside to having Rex with me. God, you're right, she dies. And I like how, look at this, all three of these on the right are don't kill. That's how big of a decision this is. It's like, I'm not going to commit genocide. She's done nothing to me. Or they could become a powerful ally and we could kill things together. But no, I'm not going to kill an entire species.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I still like you, Rex. I still like you. That's why Rex is good boy Krogan. He still listens to us. We told him we were freeing Arachnite, and he was like, "What? Are you stupid?" And we said, "No, I'm doing it anyway." And he's just like, "Okay." He at least listens to orders. Most Krogan would not do that. Bye, Arachnite. See you around the galaxy. And back to hacking. But we're not done yet, are we? She said we have to kill all her remaining children because they're just mindless monsters. Now the cool thing is you can actually do this in a different order. You can do the purge first. And then do this. Okay. So one last part of the mission. Although honestly not really a needed one, because remember, if they don't gain communication back and everything is like a green light, they'll just bomb this place. So I guess by taking them out, we can be like, hey, don't kill the survivors, you know? Oh yeah, and speaking of that headbutt thing, that is one of the few renegade interrupts I do on my Paragon character. Just because it's fun to do.
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the Operations Director. I would stand and shake hand, but you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Oh yeah, I know that part.
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Arachnite ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
You'll notice this guy is giving us exposition we already know. This is because if you're that kind of person who, and again, it shouldn't be the game, this shouldn't be the type of game that you play really to skip all the dialogue. That's the best part of the game. But if you skip everything and don't talk to people, you wouldn't know this yet. Like if you didn't talk to the Volus guy, you would not know about the egg. So this is the way of the game giving you the plot in a way that you can't miss it. So I get to hear it twice, but it's fine.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix plan to clone Arachnite, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Arachnite. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, these Arachnite gotta go.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Arachnite do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Arachnite are uncontrollable.
I mean, I know they can't be saved. So yeah.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Arachnite are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Have I gotten to that line yet? And you've played through a couple times as well. Interesting.
Once the Purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure, sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Nice mother you have. Nice encouraging words. Son, one day you will meet a horrible fate. Oh, see you, Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the follow.
I am feeling not so well.
Oh, yeah. If you tell him, like, hold on a minute, that's when he does it. How do I trigger it?
How do we set off the Purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
I like how the subtitle ruins it. You know it's coming. Aww.
Engaging target.
Aw, he's dead now. Our new friend is dead.
Negative contact.
He's really dead. And now we get to fight our way through a bunch of angry Rachni. But first, the code.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Already did that. Yeah.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is really funny they put this in there. If you don't have it, it's where can I get it? And mumble something.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Here they come. And I only have two. Oh, that's a lot. Well, we killed one. Go us. My weapon's overheating. Awesome. Unfortunately, as an engineer, my abilities really aren't great against organics. Oh, no, don't hit me. Okay. I think someone just shot me. I think Rex shot me again. Okay. Oh, welp. That hurt a lot. Okay. Yep, guys. God, please. I need to be able to shoot. This seems a little cheap, doesn't it? I could just sit back and do it. Last one. Look at all those dots. Okay, time to run. Unfortunately, all the Rachni are dead. But like the Rachni Queen said, they were beyond saving. Aww. Bye, bug friends. And that was Novaria. Yeah, Incinerate and like those abilities made them better. And like the abilities in this game are fun, and some don't even exist anymore, like Damping. But they're really only good against certain enemies. I mean, there are not that many enemies in this game that are just like flesh bags. They're gonna have abilities and shields normally, but still. And that was Novaria. Got a story mission done. So I have Pharos left. Well, first off, doing this, I think it unlocks at least 2 new systems for side quests. That'll be fun.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Ooh, team meeting.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Ashley, you're only saying that because she's an alien, right?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Uh-huh. Don't let it happen again. You know, as much as I want to say that, I'm not going to say it.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through,
I'm
Joker.
sure they think I did a great job.
Now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Oh, calm down.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
And there we are. So, I've been ending my streams like right here, but you know what, Jay, you had a good idea.
Good timing, Commander.
Oh, well, never
we got
mind.
a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Never mind, I won't be doing that.
I'll take it in the comm room.
I was gonna end it on the map, but I'll do this first real quick.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Ooh.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
And now we have a new mission. Verminer might be my favorite mission. When I first played this game, I loved it. Like the scenery of it, the mission itself, like what you have to do to like help out the team, and then the decision you have to make. Verminer is probably my favorite mission in this game. Well, also the end game. I love the end game stuff too. But yeah, we'll end it on this awesome map music. So that'll be the stream for today. It's been going about 3 hours. Not bad, not bad. It's been a fun stream. Got 2 new followers, Ninja, Candles, and I cannot pronounce this person's name. I'm honestly not even going to try because I'm going to butcher it. But thank you for the follow. Thanks, Silver J. Aura. Thanks for the nice Mass Effect conversations. That's the reason why I started streaming. I like talking about the games while I play them. It's fun. I'll be streaming Friday night at 7. Sorry, tomorrow's Thursday. Losing track of days. It'll be Friday at 7 back in Final Fantasy X. And I'm going to try to make my weekend streams, my Friday and Saturday night streams, a little longer because it's the weekend. So yeah, thanks for the conversation. It's been fun. And before I go, we'll raid a channel. Jay, I already know you know. I'm gonna raid Laylee's channel. I'm gonna make sure to save the game before I quit. I have to quit out so I can actually like get to my stuff here. Okay. God, I'm so bad at spelling. What is she playing right now? She's playing Breath of the Wild, of course. All right, but yeah, I'll see everyone maybe Friday night at 7 or Saturday at 7 for Mass Effect again, if that's your thing. But bye, everyone.